Hey guys, this is Bobby with One More Fitness, and I want to make a quick video on how to maybe deal with back pain, especially if you didn't have a traumatic injury. A lot of times back pain is because your lack of movement, so you lack of, not even exercise, just movement, like maybe sitting down all day. That's horrible for your whole body, but especially your lower back. Or maybe you're just really tight somewhere. So oftentimes if you can unglue and open up your hips, your lower back feels better. A lot of times, and this goes, I made a video on the knee pain and lower back pain are products of oftentimes the hip. Okay, so if you have very immobile hips, that radiates and can cause knee pain, also cause back pain. So you want your knee and your lower back to be stable, but you really want your hips to be mobile. If they're not, it's going to be a tough time doing exercise properly, and eventually you'll probably cause some type of knee pain, also cause some type of lower back pain, and a bunch of other stuff. So if you have back pain before you think it's super serious, or before you're like, oh, I can't just work out, or I can't do this exercise, try to unglue and open up the muscles are basically around your hips. Now there's stretches that you can do, but I would start with these, and then maybe I'll make a video some other time going over some of the stretches. So we're gonna try to release and open up the front of the leg, the quads, the hip flexor, the adductors, which is the inner thigh, and then my glutes. Okay, so what we need here is a lacrosse ball, and we need a foam roller. So what I want to do is put the foam roller on my leg, put as much weight as I can handle, slowly roll. Don't go too fast because you're not going to get crap out of this. And really spend a good amount of time, so maybe a minute or two. Now if you find a tender spot, you don't have to keep rolling. If it's like really hurts, just stay there. You can even stop moving the joint around. This works great at releasing that quad. And you want to get higher, more into your hip, because that's your hip flexor. And your hip flexor actually connects to your lower back, and that can pull on your lower spine and really create a lot of pain. Okay, so that's the quad. This one kind of looks weird. I'm going to do the adductor. So I want to get my stomach here, open up my leg, foam rolls like this. I'm going to roll in my groin, again, not too fast, and up to the outside of the knee. Now, if I find a tender spot, again, I might want to stay there. With any of this like foam rolling, lacrosse ball stuff, if you find tight spots, you want to stay in tight spots. You don't want to roll things that don't really bother you. Especially if you find a real tender spot. What I like doing is, again, move the joint around. So this is pretty tight on me, so I'm going to go. You can flex your knee, okay? And then even from there, I can just do some hip rotations, okay? So again, do that for a minute, 2 minutes. That's going to open up your adductors, your basically inner thighs. And hold on. Sorry, my lacrosse ball roll away. And then I want to roll up my glutes. So I'm going to put this on my butt. Now if I can handle it, if I have the flexibility, I'll take this knee and go like this. If you can't, not a huge deal. And I want to kind of start on the side of my hip and kind of go across my butt cheek. Again, if you find a tight spot, really tender, you don't have to keep moving. Just kind of bear down as much as you can. If you're going like this, again, you can add some joint movement. So if you find a tender spot, you can kind of open your hip up like this. Again, a minute, 2 minutes. If your back is really tight, your hips are really tight, give this a try daily, and definitely before your workouts, and let me know how it works out for you. Most likely you'll loosen up your hips. And again, oftentimes if you loosen up your hips, your lower back feels a whole lot better. If you have any questions on this, feel free to hit me up.